Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good. We'll leave soon. We don't want any surprises. Yes, Mom.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
I'm just waiting for stream preview to come up so I can see whether or not I'm live. There we go. All right. I've got a lot to do and a really short amount of time to do it today. So
don't wander far. We need to talk.
Don't worry, Jaheira. I'm almost positive I will have time to talk to you today. Right now, I'm just trying to decide what to do first in here. Let's do this first. This is actually a little interesting. You'll notice Raphael is here and Mole is here. Raphael and Mole are supposed to be playing chess. It's a bug that they're not. I've actually emailed Larian about it. They've said they're working on it. I'm actually really sad they don't play chess anymore. It was a really cute scene, so I hope they get that fixed soon. But for right now, let's talk to Raphael.
It's good to see you again. I'd ask if you've made any progress with your little problem. But the telltale twitching of your eye is answer enough.
Are you following me?
You flatter yourself. You're not the only soul of interest in this ruin. This is Last Light, where hope hangs on by a single withered thread. I can mend it or cut it, depending on what they ask for. They're not the only ones ripe for temptation, you know. My last contract here fed me for decades.
That sounds horribly disturbing. You're not responsible for the curse, are you?
Please, I would never leave such a mess behind. Far too much attention for so little gain. I never surrender knowledge for free, but one good turn deserves another, does it not? To repay you for the souls sent my way, I offer a taste of the truth. Ketheric Thorm, proud father, man of faith, utter fool. On the night the Harpers sealed him away, someone murdered his entire army in cold blood. Now who would possibly benefit from such a massacre? If you want to know more, I could work the exchange of such precious knowledge into the terms of your future deal.
Oh,
but the
boy.
time for quibbling over clauses and contracts hasn't quite arrived. You'll be limping back to me soon enough. Not with you, at least. Although I sense there's something your friend wants to ask me.
There is.
I do. I have a proposal for you.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business, devil. My old... well, a long time ago, someone carved infernal runes into my back. They are a fragment of a contract. I'd like to know what the full contract says.
So this is part of the bug. I shouldn't have this option to ask about his scars because I know he has them. I've seen them. I've translated them. I do know selecting this option results in Raphael vanishing all of Astarian's clothes, which is very, very tempting. But don't play games, Raphael. Help him out.
Oh, such impatience. It's something very important to your master. But Is it a love letter, a warning, or a deed of ownership? I could give you all the gory details. But of course, you'll have to do something for me first. Let me think about it and get back to you.
You'll get back to me. This is important, Devil. When?
Don't worry, I'm motivated to help you. Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite. I'll see you soon.
Well, that's just spiffy. Hi, Mole.
Look, you're welcome and all, but I got to chat with bigger fish. Later.
And Mole won't talk to us because she's bugged and she's stuck there. Now, there's something very, very important here. This is the most important character. No, don't go behind the desk. He's a cat.
Hiss! I say hiss!
Oh, kitty, I don't mean you any harm.
And yet you harm me by your very presence. This is my territory, and you're in it.
My intentions are pure.
I'll allow it.
Quietly admire the cat.
You've had enough. Now go. Quickly. Hiss!
I love His Majesty. Aw, what are you doing here?
I slinked, of course.
Of course. Cat's only mode of transportation.
Good of you to notice. For my part, I have noticed the cleric is a liar. She promised me a bit of milk. Do you see any milk, do you? Nor do I. Disgraceful.
That bitch. I love His Majesty. I love even more that Astarion approves of you just staring at the cat. Hello. Welcome.
Ah, you found your way. Good.
Yes, I did.
Nasty place, isn't it? My torch only just held out long enough for me to find my way here.
Why did you leave the camp?
I decided to scout ahead and get the lay of the land. It didn't seem right to let you do all the work. And as it happens, I've cobbled together something of an alchemist's workbench here in this inn. There's a recipe I'm trying to replicate. Something that might help you. That is, if you're still going to help Wulbren and the others.
Of course I am.
In that case, you'll be very pleased to learn what I have in store for you. A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the Deep Gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it if you're going to save Wulbren.
I really want to be like, Wulbren who?
A friend. I'd do anything to find him, including trusting his fate to the likes of you.
Oh, you shouldn't trust me with anything. Whoops. Oh, of course His Majesty is a bit stuck up. He's royalty. And a cat. I thought rescuing Wulbren was your mission, though.
Let's call a thing a thing. A deep gnome won't get far into the Absolute's orgy of evil. We already learned that in the Underdark with those sadistic Dwergar, didn't we? It's doubly true in this place. You, on the other hand, have proven resourceful in such infiltrations. I'll do my part according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours. The Brilliant Retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it.
And for some reason, I'm quite sure you won't give it to me until after I've rescued everybody. When will it be ready?
When I'm finished making it.
Oh. We'll get there when we get there. Sounds good.
Nor have I. Everything in its due course, First, the brilliant retort. Then, Wulbrin. Then, your reward.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Unless you've got access to a 300-year-old Tempusian apothecarial almanac? No. But that's for me to worry about. You do whatever it is you do. Some of us are counting on you.
I don't even know if they had books 10,000 years ago.
What now?
I'd like to trade.
I'm sure you would.
I would. Got anything good? I'm going to be completely honest. So I was mostly sold on Astarion by this point in the game. But then I found out he approves of you talking to the cat and admiring the cat. And then I was completely sold. And now I can't go back. Anyway, I mostly wanted to talk to him to see if he had any good equipment. This is what I wanted. The Ring of Geniality. +1 to Persuasion and Deception. Yes, please.
If you're done rifling through my things.
Well, I could have pickpocketed stuff off you if you prefer, my good sir. Let's see who else is here. Oh, there's some tieflings.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Cerith, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one.
So you can actually meet Cerith in Act 1 if Zevlor dies. She's one of his potential replacements, so you can still do quests. I don't see Zevlor. Don't tell me he's missing as well.
Aye, and more than half the others with him.
We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse.
Oh, have hope. You survived. I'm sure the others did too.
Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him. A little sense will serve us better, I think. But... thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
I'm a ray of sunshine. I also want to equip that ring. My armor class is 17, so let's... It can be 16. That's fine.
Finest stock.
Is that Alfira? It is.
Oh, you're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they got you too.
No one will ever catch me. Was there any doubt?
I'm afraid doubt is all I know these days. I still can't believe it. The cultists. The screams.
Poor Alfira.
Roland, of all people, saved us.
Roland?
He said he stayed in the Grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here.
The apprentice withered?
Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
When the night is dark, stars shine brightest. So keep on shining. It's going to be all right.
Heart's Requiem, right? The hero survives a war and rebuilds her life, stronger than ever. A tale worth remembering. Especially now. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit.
The characters actually have a lot of animations, and I mean, to be fair, when you're just talking to someone, you're not going to do much more than stand there or cross your arms. I'll find them.
Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
Speaking of Roland, he's over here. Also, speaking of Roland, something I want to mention. If you don't convince him to stay at the Grove, Last Light Inn is a lot more empty. The only tieflings you'll be able to find at Last Light without Roland are Mole, Cirrus, Alfira, and Damon. Mattis isn't here selling things. None of the other tiefling children are here, and I think there's 3 or 4 of them. Bex isn't standing by the coast. It's really sad. Bellatrix should twirl her hair when talking to Astarion. No, that's fine. I do that in real life.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
Did anybody catch Karlach walking into the door behind me? Alfira told me you're the reason her and the kids escaped.
Cute. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me.
Oh, someone's a
She
mad
can leave
drunk.
out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened.
I guess it's my responsibility to bring them back then.
They're my responsibility. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Fine. Jerk. Jesus. I think this kid...
If this is about Roland, go away.
I'm sorry he's a mean drunk.
He acts like he wished we weren't here. Like he wished he hadn't saved us.
If he hadn't saved you, you wouldn't be here.
And now we're just trying to save him from drinking himself stupid.
Aww. I get it. You were trying to look after him.
Yeah. He did save us after all. Anyway, it's his loss.
What do you mean his loss?
I found this book. Old, dusty, full of strange lettering. Pretty sure it's magic. I was gonna give it to Roland so he could learn new spells, you know? Beats drinking till he forgets the ones he knows.
So I've gotten this book from this kid before, and I didn't find it particularly interesting, so that's a great gift. I'm sure he'll love it.
Maybe. Thanks for talking and stuff.
Oh, that's cute. I think there's some treasure in this room. Over here? Yes.
That might be worth a look.
How much longer must I languish here? I'd hoped to be in Baldur's Gate a 10 day ago, but that blasted toll housekeeper won't accept my papers. When Father hears about this, he'll be furious. There's something odd about this village. People skulk around like they've something to hide. The shrines to the Moon Maiden seem ill-tended and barren. I'd hoped to learn more about Ketheric Thorm, the village's leader, but talk of him seems to put people on edge.
Can't say I have.
I'm not sure I can bear another hour in this loathsome place.
Promise?
I promise, kid.
And it has a ring.
I missed that! Awesome!
I love Murkon. He's adorable. there anything else interesting in here? I don't think there is. There's an emerald ring if you need something to have to sell. Actually, I do need something to sell. I take. Up. Well, the cabinet's stuck open. That's fine. It's clearly empty. There's also... I forgot. I know there's a key for this chest over here somewhere in the inn, but I can't remember where it is. So I'm just gonna lockpick it. $31. That was great. Almost all the letters you can pick up here talk about how this entire village basically worshipped Selûne.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
And now it's cursed by Shar. Let's see what's in this side.
Patience. We may know a way through the curse.
Floric's here.
You know that anyone who goes charging into
Hi,
those
Floric.
shadows-
Still looking for the Duke.
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
You're not
Nothing of
Floric.
use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet.
Hello.
We believe the cultists have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers. I don't suppose you found a way in.
That's not a hello, Floric. This is not how people talk to each other. But fine, two can play at this game. Are the Flaming Fists just going to stand around here?
I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The
Sure.
council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
You know the name Gortash, a councillor with considerable influence on Baldurian industry and politics. But he is no lord.
Lord Gortash? I thought he was no more than a counselor.
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives. Except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance.
Following
Farewell.
Jaheira is always a good
We'll
idea.
meet again, God's willing.
Floric, you could be useful. Oh, yes, Karlak?
So Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this Steel Watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick.
Me too. A man like that has no place in power.
No. But they always seem to get it, don't they?
There's... So, there's the guy on the cot, on the bed. You can hear him singing outside, and he gave me a panic attack my first time here, because it sounds really creepy, and I couldn't find where it was coming from, and I was fairly convinced the inn was simply haunted.
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? Art color? I'm Vistula.
Daniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
Isn't Thaniel the name of the boy that Halsin is looking for? I've never heard that tune. Might be an original composition.
Maybe he was a musician.
Search his body for any indication of a preferred instrument.
You notice the distinctive calluses on the man's hands, the kind only developed from decades of playing the lute.
Wow. Anytime I've been here not playing a bard, I have to pass an investigation check to notice the calluses, and 2, can only determine they're some kind of stringed instrument. Do you know what's wrong with him?
A century locked inside a Sharan curse will do things to a man. But you're not alone, sir. We're here with you. And I'm sure you've got relations, maybe some long-lived friends even, who want to be seeing you.
He's human, and who knows how long he's been here. I don't think his family's still alive, honey. Let me have a look at him.
If you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
Let's do Arcana. This is not going to go well. You know what? We're just going to let that ride. I'm not going to use all my inspiration trying to get Bellatrix to be intelligent.
You can't determine the nature of his ailment.
All right. We'll have to tell Halsin about him. I think that only leaves Jaheira to talk to.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink.
Oh, my gods.
To your very good health.
Oh, Karlach. We're gonna smell the wine first. Barely. Thank you, Bellatrix.
You perceive
My God.
a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering.
That is what I was wondering. No, but it spoils my trust.
Indulge me.
No.
You don't know what you're missing. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
I've done so much since the crash. Who's to say it's the tadpole that changed me?
You speak frivolously. I do not believe you grasp the cost of what we're dealing with. Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I?
Yes, you can trust me.
Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Tales of the undead are often exaggerated. You're sure you killed him?
Believe me, he was well and truly dead. I locked his corpse in the Thorn Mausoleum myself. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketherick Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
Oh boy, of course I am. You think I can kill him?
Not immediately. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketherick is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
The glorious true soul Bellatrix will be the performance of a lifetime.
Without a cure to your infection, that lifetime might become rather limited. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketherick's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet.
I am not drinking any of your wine, madam. How do I reach him? The towers are surrounded by shadows.
You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
All right, sounds like we're going upstairs. Living legend. She is a living legend, isn't she? I actually know from previous playthroughs that Jaheira does not particularly care for bards, so I am eager to interact with her more.
Trinkets and doodahs.
Just because I'm sure she'll find me extremely annoying. I'm gonna quick save before going in here, because I've known things to go very, very wrong in here. Very, very wrong. Very, very quickly. There's a lot of Selûnite equipment in here. Isabel's diary is in here. It would be rude to read that. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it doesn't give us a whole lot of information. Basically that she's just devoted to Selûne. There was a cool hat. There was a cool hat with no bonuses, so no one's going to wear it. Oh, there's a scroll. Scrolls are always good. I can sell them. Oh, and just money. Money's also good. All right. Actually really like Isabel too. This scene's really pretty. And apparently takes a lot out of her. Oh, hi, how you doing?
I didn't realize I had an audience.
You should always assume you have an audience.
The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you.
Word gets around fast.
Small inn. We've been waiting, hoping against hope, for someone like you. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
The cat sent me. It wants milk. Do you hear me? You owe the cat downstairs milk, ma'am. His Majesty's waiting.
It hurts. Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier.
Isabel's actually not wearing a lot of eyeshadow. Her eyes are tattooed. One of those girls, you know, that just gets her makeup tattooed right on. Is there anything else I should know before I head out, Isabel?
Ketheric is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
That took a hot second to load. Oh my god.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
What are you?
True soul, my instructions are clear.
Oh.
Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
Wisdom. Oh, I only have a +2. Let's try this. I was going to be real disappointed if I didn't break a 6.
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye. Its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Marcus is trying to kidnap you, Isabel.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has.
Oh.
Time to go, Isabel.
Oh no, Mole! Oh no, Harpers.
Moon Maiden, guide my hand.
So, why did Astarion disapprove? Because he's really kind of a jerk. Wings do seem like kind of a paltry prize from an immortal man, don't they? So, the thing about this battle is, if Isabel goes down, she gets kidnapped and everybody in the inn dies because the protection is gone. So the end goal here, keep Isabel alive. You get that desk, Karlach. That desk deserved it. Apparently I was looking the wrong way, so that's great.
No choice but to keep going.
Do I have any... Oh. It would have been really great if I could use that on her. Oh, also, little equipment note. Bellatrix no longer has, dual handbows. Astarion has them now. Just because he's gonna make way more use of them than Bellatrix will. Do I want this as well? I think I do. I really, really want to go to town on this guy. Can I make you afraid? Because it would be really cool if I could. But not my teammates. So let's just do this again.
Come along, Isabel.
Ow. Alright, this is going pretty well. I've had this battle go wrong really quickly in the past. Oh, Jaheira's really thinking about what to do. Isabel, don't! Too late. Isabel's hiding behind the door. Isabel backed herself into a corner, hiding behind the door. Alright. Let's... Isabel, that was really dumb. Just want to make sure you stay up. And now you... Yep. Let's do this one. Shadowheart! For the love of... Yeah, it's actually possible for Halsin to be here too and get involved. Like, it's a big fight. And you gotta keep Isabel up for all of it. Down. Be gone with you. You know what? You too.
Still on my feet.
Can we... Without hitting Isabel? Yes. Awesome. Get this one out of the way for me. Thank you. Thank you very much. Isabel! Sometimes, Isabel, we should, I don't know, disengage before we run away. It's because wild shape is an action. She couldn't turn into a cat and do something. She had to turn into a cat or do something. Silly Jaheira. Can you...
Heading there.
This seems like a really good time. Preferably without hitting... There you go. I also hit the door. Nice! Roland's not useless. This is, the Flaming Fist are useless, and no one's surprised. Oh, poor Mattis. Just cowering in the corner.
You're not gonna like this, mate.
Finish it, Karlach. Can you hit? Go for it. You missed. It's okay. Where's the other one? Do that one. Do it again. Nice.
Where do I go from here?
I don't know if you can reach the other one. I think it's too far away. Oh, it's not.
For some bloody work.
Woo!
Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
That went really well.
Isabel, are you all right? I'm fine.
Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Ketheric will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that.
Marcus told me Ketheric wanted you captured, not killed. Why is that?
Why does a man like him do anything? Power, spite, some kind of twisted personal morality. I can understand why he'd want me dead. Without me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent on killing him, is dead too. As for why he'd want to take me alive, I don't know. And I don't want to find out.
I want to find out.
We have you. I hope I won't have to.
I never get tired of hearing that.
Good. Because your work here is only beginning. No mercy. For Ketheric will have none on you. End this.
All
Maybe
right.
we should ask someone else. Who?
Hold on, I can't move. There we go. Actually, where's Marcus? Do you have anything actually good? I don't know why this counts as stealing. Like, he's clearly an evil man. I don't think this should be stealing. This is just spoils of war. I don't think... Yeah, the undead never have anything good. Oh, they knocked in the roof. Look at this mess. They're everywhere. You'll notice they also kidnapped Mole at the beginning of that scene. Oh, Jaheira flooded the inn. Hi, kids.
Mole would do the same for any of us. You know it.
But how do we get into Moonrise? We can't fight those shadow things.
We could. I beat up those harpies, and they're way scarier than shadows.
You?
You know what Mole would hate more than anything? Bad things happening to us. You've seen what's out there. We wouldn't stand a chance.
You're right. The undead occasionally have some coins. You kids stay put. I will bring Mole home.
But it's our job to bring Mole back.
Well, now you just sound like Roland.
She's a proper adventurer. And if we got hurt, Mole would be really mad at us.
Fine. But you gotta understand, Mole is family. Bring her back, please.
I will do it. I will save everyone. After I take a nap.
Some rest's better than none.
Alright. I think it's time for a little exploring. I said last time there was stuff to do under the inn, so we're going to do that next. It's a lot of story in the inn, and technically I think you can talk to Jaheira again about more things, and you can talk to Isabel about more things. But let's finish exploring the inn first. Because it has a basement. There's a lot of booze under here, actually. Like, a lot of booze. And a lot of empty bottles that I'm going to pick up because I'm not paying attention. If you're short on camp supplies, you can pick up all the booze and be drunk but well nourished. Because that's how it works in this game. You can live on booze alone. There we go. My finger kept slipping on the controller. I think we could look at the chest, please. Thank you. All of that for an arrow of acid. I'm real glad I had a controller issue for an arrow of acid. I don't know if there's anything in here, actually. There's a sweet potato.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
And more booze. I think there's a key for these somewhere, but I also don't remember where it is either.
Can't give up now.
Alright, is it? Yeah. This wall, I think, is a wall you can blow up. Who did I give the bombs to? Karlak has one. I think Karlak has the one we bought from Mattis, actually.
Easy as.
There we go.
I have a lot on my mind.
There are less dramatic ways to get back here, but I prefer to knock the wall down. Big entrances. Ooh, a scroll of Revivify. Everything's locked. Astarian. Oh my god. You know, we're doing real great with the rolls today.
Alright, what now?
Here we go. Oh, this is... I sure hope this is just an underground river and not... Never mind. It's...
Trap. Be cautious.
It's definitely sewage. I'm real glad to be here.
Easy.
What we got? When the wearer deals spell damage while illuminated by a light source, they inflict Radiant Orb, which makes your enemies glow, which I think would be useful over here.
Can't risk being in open view.
There's something here. Are they sleeping? Or are they ambushing? They're hiding. Look at that.
Let's have some fun. Let's go to Paris.
Guess what? I'm turning this ambush around on you. Surprise! We didn't even notice half my party.
Keep away from those clothes.
How do you not know she's there? She landed on you. Stupid little monsters.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Anyway, these things are minlocks, and they make you afraid by being too close to them, which is inconvenient.
Shall we dance?
Here we go. Nice. I think I killed 2 of them before they took a turn because I surprised them. And I like that. Oh no, don't come over here. Alright. Nope. Wait, what? Cannot be in it. Why don't you aim for the minlock then? What were you... What did I have her targeting?
Watch this.
So, I mentioned in the last battle that I gave Astarion the dual handbows because he'll make better use of them. And I think I might have to, because we're having some trouble. There we go. I think it's too far away. There we go. Everything's dark in here. I'm having trouble targeting because I can't see what I'm doing. What does fear do? Fear makes you immobile. That's why I think I couldn't hit that one minlock. I think Astarion was afraid and couldn't move 2 inches closer to it like he needed to. I think it also is supposed to give you disadvantage on attacks. And Shadowheart can't hit the broadside of a barn today because I don't think she had the fear status. I could be wrong, but I mean, if we could attack things, that would be nice. Set it on fire, Bellatrix. Oh, that's sad. Oh no, Shadowheart's paralyzed. There's enough going on in this corner. Half of my party, more than half of my party is over here. There's a stack of dead bodies. And I can't see what I'm doing. I need space. I think everyone's paralyzed now too. That's fun. Did we save? We saved. Kill something. I don't care what you kill. Kill something. Shadowheart, you failed me. You know what? Everybody out of the corner.
My turn.
Oh, hey! While obscured, the number you need to roll a critical hit is reduced by 1. I didn't mean to loot that, but I'm glad I looted it.
Want another?
Hungry for the slaughter.
Oh, well, there's one behind me. I didn't see this one. My thunder wave almost killed my entire party, so there's that. 75% chance. You know, Shadowheart has a reputation for missing, but I feel like Shadowheart in my game is like really, really going for it, you know? Like really going for it. Jesus. Fight was not supposed to be that hard. Also, I guess I stand corrected about the undead. They had a fairly decent piece of equipment. Let me see if that's actually better for Astarion. It might be fairly similar to what he already has. Who picked that up? Karlach? Yeah. So the one he has right now lets him turn invisible. But I want this one. I think that will
stop me yet.
Serve him better, because he already has some equipment that makes it easier to roll a critical hit. Is she, though? Is Shadowheart doing her best? Did she hit anything the last two fights? Well, I guess she did kill Marcus. Alright.
May the darkness protect you.
What do you think of Ketheric Thorm, Shadowheart?
Difficult to say. A fellow servant of the Night Singer would surely be an ally to me under most circumstances. But something doesn't add up. I'll need to see where his allegiances truly lie.
I need you to hit things. That's what I need. I think this is a note about the followers of Selûne here having to go into hiding. Yep, investigate the Selûnite resistance. Oh hey, there's a key. I meant to... Here we go. Let's just pick up the key. I think this key unlocks a door somewhere under here. But I don't remember. I know it doesn't go to that chest because it says interest key. There's also some vines. I think, is it these vines? Nope, that's a dead tree. There's vines somewhere in here that lead up into a house. I don't intend to go up them because the house they lead into... Okay. Is really, really deep in the Shadow Curse, and Isabel's protection is not enough to resist it. So I don't want to have my party turn into undead.
Looking ahead.
Thanks, Shadowheart. I don't have any more bombs. I knew you'd be good for something. Oh man. You know, that's annoying.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Can you burn the spider web? Thanks. I could have also slashed it with my sword. Survival fail. Is there something here? Just there you go. Yes, there is. There we go. Oh boy, alchemy stuff. I think we're in Act 2 and I haven't done anything with alchemy. Oh, there's the key to the cells. Well, now I just feel stupid. Well, you know what? I did say there was a key. Alright. Who was jumping? Maybe it was one of the harpers on patrol. I think they'll jump occasionally if another harper stands in their way. we need to talk to Damon again and see if he can fix Karlach's engine. And I think that'll be the last of the things we can do at the inn. Before that, though, let's check in with everybody.
Yes, darling?
Sweetie, you're covered in blood. Karlach?
Copper for your thoughts?
I can talk my way out of things. I would like to make some more speed potions at some point. Those are really useful. Well, we're about to address the first two things we could talk about. Damon.
There you are. I was wondering where you'd run off to. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
You know, I think it's better to hear the bad news first, but it's probably about you, Karlach, so what do you want?
The good news, obviously.
Oh?
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlach to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on.
She's so excited.
I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Just fix her, Damon. She hasn't been able to touch people for like 10 years.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long.
Karlach's so excited. Oh, I love that she's like squirreling around back there too. She's all wiggly. Look at her.
Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Go all in. Oh.
Thank you.
Oh.
I can't believe it. Thank you, Damon. Thank you so much.
It's the least
Poor
I can do.
Karlach.
Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
It's not as simple as killing Zariel. You would have to kill Zariel in her own home. Otherwise, she'll just come back because she's a devil. I don't even know if you can kill a devil at Zariel's level without it coming back. They're like basically gods. But thank you, Damon.
Yeah. Apart from the doom and gloom, you've given me more than I could ever hope to repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck. Both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
Oh boy. Also, just a note, if you stand there and do nothing, Karlach calls you an ignot, and the scene's really funny too.
This is the best day. The best day!
Is it the best day? I am worried about you, though.
Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now, or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing.
But, I mean, like, worst case scenario, you could just go back until we figure out another solution.
You heard Damon. There is no solution. It's hell or bust. I choose bust.
Oh, Karlach.
I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift. I can touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Please.
All right, Karlach, we'll leave it alone for now.
Thanks, soldier. I just want to celebrate this. At least for a little.
I would really, really, really like to be able to fix Karlach.
So, the untouchable Karlach is untouchable no more. I'd shake her hand, but she can still snap me in two, so, probably safest to skip it.
Astarion. No, Shadowheart, don't run away from me.
Poor Karlach. She can finally seek out the touch of another, only to be told she might not have much time left.
I know, that's really sad. I want to look up here real quick. Make sure there's no armor. Because I think there might be armor somewhere up here. Basically, Damon's storehouse. Let me just come steal Damon's things now that he's helped my friend.
Hardly a challenge.
Oh my god. Well, that's just karma. This is what I was looking for, though. Gain Force Conduit when taking slashing, piercing, or bludgeoning damage. What is Force Conduit again? Oh, it reduces damage by 1, and if you take damage while there's more than 5 turns remaining, you deal 1 to 4 force damage. Not bad.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Alright, Damon. Thanks for all the help. Bye. We're going to talk to the shopkeep really quick and see if she has any more dyes. Then we're going to take a long rest, and then we're going to go out and explore the Shadowlands some more.
I sold a pair of boots to that traitor. Can't believe it.
You mean Marcus? Yeah. That's unfortunate. White and Scarlet, that's a good dye. Black and Azure is a good dye.
Take care now.
Wait, do you have a potion of speed? I want that.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land.
Where'd it go? There it is. You do. Also, can you take all the stuff that I've been picking up? Thanks.
Take care now.
Okay. Alright. Let's take a nap. Since we had 2 pretty big battles, let's talk to everyone first. I'm sure they have things to say about Karlach.
If death is soon to take Karlach, she should make every moment as rich as the last.
Fight viciously, roar loudly, step boldly. She must make herself known.
Yeah. Yeah. How are you doing, Karlach?
Soldier.
How do you feel?
Like I got something back. Something I've wanted for a really long time. When I touched you, I felt like a real person. My heart was racing, but I didn't hurt you. I don't have to be afraid of myself anymore. I don't have to hold back. Not sure the world's ready for unleashed Karlach, but it's getting it anyway. Thanks to Dammon. Thanks to you. Thanks to fate.
Yeah! I said I'd leave the first one alone, so I'm very glad you got what you wanted.
Me too, soldier. Gods, me too. For every knock we take, I feel like I get a little treat just to keep me going.
Aw, that's really cute. What'll you do with your newfound freedom?
Touch everything! Touch everyone that'll let me. Shake hands, dance a waltz, maybe even kiss a face or two if I find a good candidate. The world's my funhouse.
She's adorable. I love it. Cody. My cat's walking all over my laptop. So if something freaks out, it's my cat's fault.
Hello, beautiful.
I shouldn't talk to Astarion when he has nothing to say.
Shah's blessings upon you.
And let's see, that's all three ladies. That's Astarion. Gale.
I know well the pain of seeing your life's hourglass running empty. Grasping at any means of slowing the grains as they slip inexorably through your fingers. Karlach's fate may be ordained, but her actions are not. She will make each breath count. You can be sure of that.
Well, Gale, that's probably the most profound thing you've ever said.
How beautiful it must be to know you can hold a hand, caress a cheek after going so long without. We'll get Karlach fixed up, right? There's always a way. There has to be.
Oh, the cultists have taken your father to Moonrise Towers. Florix confirmed it.
Then we know our mission. All roads converge at Moonrise.
What do you think they want with your father, Will?
They want violence, they want control, they want Baldur's Gate. Who better than Grand Duke Ravengard to surrender it? Who better than the commander of the Flaming Fist to dismantle its defenses? They will infect him, and the city's guardian will become its ruin, unless we put a stop to it.
To Moonrise, then.
We can't and we won't. The shadows be damned.
And, oh, we have to tell Halcyon we heard Thaniel's name.
You wish to speak?
Yes, I do. There's a flaming fist at last light. The curse has left him insensible, but he's muttering about a boy called Thaniel.
He is? Then I must see him. Insensible or not, he knows something. I will go to see him at once. Join me when you can.
This is how you get Halcyon to help you in that fight with Isabel, by the way. He's going to the inn to see Artculla, and if you start the fight when he's already there, he'll join you. He's in that room away from the fight, so it takes him a while to get there, though. Does anybody have any exclamation marks tonight? Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey.
You know, I feel a connection between us. Like we're two souls walking the same path. You might be a little naive in the ways of the world, but I see promise in you. Ambition.
I do have ambition. I'm listening.
I just worry that we're not considering all our options when it comes to our uninvited guests. How many people are infected with them, do you think? Hundreds? Thousands? And they're not just goblin trash. There are powerful people in the Worm's thrall. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, imagine the power we'd wield.
Oh, Astarion. And, we would have that power until we transformed into mind flayers, you know?
That's just the thing. If we control the parasites, then we can order them not to change us. All the power, with none of the tentacles. I'm just saying, there's an opportunity here. If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe. And liberate the world from this evil.
And become the evil. You know what? Just for you, I'll consider it.
Do. It's not often the universe hands you something like this. We'd be fools to squander it. Of course, this all assumes we live long enough to find this, moonrise. But I'm feeling optimistic.
I don't like crazy power-hungry people that much, but if you pay attention to the way Astarion talks, the reason why he's power-hungry actually makes me give him a lot of sympathy. There's a couple other power-hungry characters in this camp, but they haven't revealed themselves entirely yet. I have so much alcohol. Oh, what have we here? Oh no. Let's just watch. Look at him go.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see you standing there. Lost in the steps, truth be told. I need them to be just right. I wouldn't want to fail my new partner.
Is Volo power hungry? Volo already has a lot of power. You want a new partner, Will? Who is your new partner?
As luck would have it, she just arrived.
Me?
May I have this dance?
You know, this is Will's first romance scene. I really shouldn't. But I am a bard. What kind of maniac bard doesn't dance when offered? Well, yeah, I hope you know you look ridiculous. I think that is a really old-fashioned dance, though. I just can't take this opportunity to pass on a performance check. Of course. Wow.
How utterly charming. Now, perhaps we might try a more intimate style.
Oh, no. I actually really like medieval slow dancing. It's so much more sophisticated than, like, the more modern waltz. The model animations are gorgeous here too. You know what? It's time to go. Sorry, Will. This was really never going to end well.
I mean, yes, of course. The sun only rests for so long. Thank you. For the dance, I mean. I won't forget it.
He looks like a kicked puppy. I feel so bad. Jesus. Look, you can only romance one companion, and I think I have very clearly picked which companion I'm going to romance. And I don't want to break any hearts later, so it's probably better just to do it now. I do feel really bad for Will, though. Put all this stuff away. And we'll get going. Okay, good. I was like, why is everyone standing around the campsite? Go back to your tents, people. Should stop in and talk to Will.
I'm sorry. I might have come on a little strong with the dance invitation. I was imagining my younger days, prancing about without a care in the world. We may never be dance partners, but we have fellowship, and I wouldn't trade that for all the gold in the gate-counting house. Well, that's enough sentiment for one day. What did you need? The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Aww. That was very noble of you, Will. He's okay. And it's time to get going.
See any movement out there?
All right.
Too dark to tell.
One last time.
I bet that.
See
You
if
got
there's
anything
anything
new?
you need. We don't know when the next blow might land.
What you got? I don't care much for the brown dye, but I'll take it. Ooh, pink and leaf green. Black and jade. Black and white.
Take care now.
Alright, bye. Let's go.
And just when will that be?
When I give the word, you
Hello?
need to reach Moonrise. And I've orders to help you.
Oh, yeah?
Path to the towers is drenched in blackness so deep, even a torch cannot quell it. Yet, the cultists have found a way to move freely. Whatever this method, you must claim it. A cultist convoy crosses the land as we speak. I've readied an ambush. Say the word, and we fly.
You fly. We will do this later.
My feet are planted deep till you return. But don't tarry. The greater the opportunity, the shorter its visit.
Except I've never known this time to run out in the mini playthroughs I've done. I don't like to do the ambush right away because we're gonna walk past like some interesting things and I want to stop and look at them without worrying about where the Harpers are. So we'll come do the ambush after we've explored more of the Shadowlands, so we don't have to rush. Where is there a traveler's chest on the... There is a traveler's chest on that roof.
Trust no one.
Can you get over there? Nope. You probably can. I can't believe I didn't notice this. I knew this was going to be locked.
Silly things.
Karlach is displeased. Oh, she has Astarian's old equipment. You don't need that, sweetie. You're not going to wear it. There we go.
Let's get going.
All right. I can't remember. My internal map of the Shadowlands is really bad, so I cannot remember what's up here. Although it looks like there's an enemy. Did everybody fail that perception check? Hello! Surprise! Holy crap! Did everybody fail that perception check? Yes. Yes, they did. At least one of us can't be surprised. Oh, here they come. Man, Bellatrix is really dodgy. Ooh. Well, not anymore. There's so many. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Alright, we're good. Everything's fine. 156? 156 is a lot.
Let's have some fun.
No, go for that one. I wanted to go for that one because I knew it would explode.